do and how we're trying to help people. Um, so yeah, there's a lot of information in there, man, but it all comes down to the individual and how they want to sort of maybe help or get people on that I guess light at the end of the tunnel um, scenario, which isn't it's not easy to find that. But if you've got a collective group of people and it's in a safe, controlled environment, then it can be achieved. We just got to find the guys that come out and have the courage to go, yeah, you know what, I am going to talk openly about this. I am going to try and you know help the next person. It's tough. I get it. I get it. Jacko, thank you, brother. Thank you, Jacko. Sarah, welcome in. That's all right, Jacko, man. As I said, Jacko, I'd love for you to come in, man. I'd love for you to be a part of it. I've tried to make it easy, for people to join and for people to get involved. Because I know people want to help and they want to get involved, and geographically, it's not easy for people. So that's why we've done it virtually. So all you need to do really is come along. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just trying to do a couple of things at the same time. Um, if you haven't had a listen to the podcast, I strongly recommend it. It's a good way just to try and relate to people and what they're going through. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Much appreciated. What's this device? What is going on? Send it. Send it. I actually want to talk about, just give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. I do want to talk about, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Even just coming in is just enough. It's great. It's great support just coming along and saying g'day. What is going on here? What is going on? Yeah, just being here, it helps. It helps so much. Ideally, what we want to do is get people involved in the round circles. So if people are involved and they can contribute, they can be involved as much as they want, or they can just sit back and just have a listen. There's so many different ways that we can do this and get involved. Leo, welcome in, man. And all we really need to do is just ask people, to come in and join the live, come join the live event that we're going to have. It's going to be very interactive. It's going to be, we're going to ask questions. We're going to have a guest speaker. It's not the 19th. I've got to change that. So sorry. It's so sorry. It's not the 19th. It's the 23rd. I'll just fix that up quickly. 19th was the last one. Sorry. So ideally, we just want people to come along on the night. We just want people to come along and just see what we're all about. I get a lot of people ask me questions offline. That they've got genuine questions around what we're doing and how we're trying to achieve things, and I take it all and I try and get back to everyone as quick as I can, and sometimes that isn't as quick as I like, but hey, it's just me at the end of the day. But there are what's going on here? There are ways that we can help each other, and we can do it in as I said, a controlled environment, which we have. So it's a private link, and you can join via that private link, and come along and have a chat. And for people that are there in person, we are going to have pizzas and some drinks, and we're going to put the footy on, the NRL. It's going to be up on a big screen afterwards, so we can all sit around and have a chat. And hey Chantel, how are you? Leah, thank you for the like, the follow, and thank you for the heart me. Appreciate it. Who is the guest speaker? I'm going to announce in the next couple of days, man, but I have got someone lined up. He is a TikTok personality, that's for sure. And in the next couple of days, I'm going to get him loaded up and locked in. I think his conversations are going to be more about bullying and online bullying and social media and some bits and pieces like that. So, next couple of days, I'll have it all locked in. I've just got to make a phone call, get it all sorted, and then go from there. And, I just want to make sure that people, okay, all right, so I'm going to speak real for a second. I want people to make sure that if they're committing that they're there and they want to be there and they want to, help, I guess. We don't want to create an environment where, and I get it, it's mental health and people do get anxiety even just talking about it, right? But we want to create a environment where if people say they're going to be there, then we want them there, and we're going to hold them. We're going to hold them to their word that they're going to be there. I don't know what's going on with my login for Facebook. I'm trying to log in. It keeps giving me all these errors. Yeah, man, I know. And sorry, it's not about that. Please don't think it is about that at all. You messaged me privately, man. You had the respect to go, hey, I better just mention I'm not going to be there. What's happened is we ran it in March, and unfortunately, people said they're going to be there and committed to it, and then got closer to the date, and then one by one they started pulling out. So I get it. I understand that we're all busy. I understand that we all have responsibilities, but this is about taking time out for yourself. Try and do something to make yourself happier. You can meet some new people. It will be like-minded people, and we're all there for the same cause. We all want to be there to make a difference, So yeah. But on top of all that, the big part about why we're doing what we're doing is because we want to have a podcast. We want to deliver a podcast that's based on the people that have attended or attending. We want to be able to create that and go, okay, well, out of the people who come and support us and they're there and they're on the lives and they're at the events and stuff like that, that we're going, okay, well, if you're at these events, you've clearly got clearly, you're comfortable enough to talk in front of people. So we want you to come along and be part of it. Really, that's what it's about. I remember when we started doing this, Chris was like, Topher's the other co-founder. He's like, man, we're going to run out of stories. And I'm like, no, we're not. Like, there's so many stories out there. Everyone has a story, you know? So many stories. Join away. We just want people to come along, enjoy themselves, have a good time, ask questions, get feedback, and in the best outcome, like the best outcome for us is that you can offer something to someone else that may be struggling. That's the part that we're so interested in. I'm trying to work out a few things here. Sorry guys, bear with me, yeah? Bear with me. Bear with me for 1 second, please. See if this works. Okay. Oopsie. There we go. Beautiful. Bear with me, guys. I'm just trying to do something here. Yep. Let's try it. Let's try it. So yeah, so that's the idea around it all. So April 23rd, it will be live from Sydney. We will be having pizzas, drinks, all that sort of thing. And then what we will do is after it, we can either sit around or watch a footy, and then have a chat, or you can go home and do whatever. But most importantly, we want to get people engaged, and we want to get people, coming along and having a good time. So a little bit more about what we do. It was founded by myself and my best mate Topher. He's up in Queensland. We've both had some issues in our lives where we've navigated through, and we've tried to help each other through life. And it got to a certain point where something did happen pretty big in Chris's life, and I couldn't. Life, and I couldn't ask these tough questions, and I held it for so long until it was time to hit him with the hard questions. And then when we did, it was more around why haven't I asked this question a lot earlier, a lot sooner. So that's what this is all about. Mental health, is such a it's a tricky subject because some people are hesitant to talk about it. Some people are happy to talk about it, and some people just don't believe that it's an actual thing. They think that mental health can be solved by having a beer and whatever. They don't believe in they don't believe in medication. They don't believe that putting anything into your body is good, etc., etc. Which is fine. That's up to each individual to make that decision based on how they um, get through life and whatever. But what I will say is that you know there are so many ways to navigate around having good mental health, and it's not about waiting until you've hit rock bottom to go, okay, I'm going to do something here. It's about doing things each day if you can, every second day, every week if you can, to put yourself in a better um, headspace, I guess. Trying to do. Um, we don't have all the answers, that's for sure. But what we do have is the platform, and over time we have managed to build that platform and turn it into um, something that people can use for sure. I should also mention that the event is 100% for free, so it doesn't cost anything. It won't cost you a cent. All you have to do is register to the event via our website or through our bio. All the information's there, but that's all you have to do. It's for free. So I had someone come in before on live saying, "Oh, I'm a female. I'm just saying hello and whatever." And it's like, hey, you might know someone that needs advice. Maybe you know someone that needs to be aligned with what we're trying to do. Could be a partner, it could be your dad, it could be your brother, it could be whatever. Um, there's so many different ways around it all. And just by having that conversation or pointing him in our direction to have a look at what we do, um, that in itself is such a cool story. Um, it happens. I get people reaching out asking me to call um, their husbands or their partners or whatever, um, to have a chat or check in, and I do that where I can. But again, I do work full time, so it's about balancing it all. But at least if they can go to the website, um, they can see who or where the resources are. So the next one is April 23rd. It's going to be at the location in Parramatta. So for people who can get there, it will be in person. For people that can't get there, they might be interstate. They might contribute. We'll make it as interactive as possible, as best we can. That's for sure. Namaste. Namaste. I'm going to be on for another couple of minutes, guys. If anyone has any questions, throw them out there. I'm happy to answer. I've got a question here. How do you help? A couple of different ways. We have the platform for the podcast, which you can find on Spotify. There's 35 different episodes on that. We talk to other men out there, whether it's on the phone. We talk to them, we have a chat, we try and encourage joining events that we're doing. A couple of the guys that die hard fish, like they love fishing, so do I. So we try and encourage people to come out and get out and do all that sort of stuff. There's resources there, so Lifeline. So all you have to do there is go onto their website, and you can be talking on your phone through messaging, and you can be talking to people. It's that easy. So we just try and educate people. ERP services. So if you're at work, there are avenues for you to talk to someone professionally. It's all done within your workplace. It's covered, and you can generally get onto someone within 48 hours. So there's a few things that we do. Question coming through. How do you register? So if you just jump on the link in our bio on any of the platforms, you'll see our link tree, and then you'll see the tag there where it says register for the event. I think it is the April 23rd or so. So Benjamin, welcome in. So look, guys, I wanted to jump on quickly. I'm not going to be on here for too much longer. I will be coming on every night, just trying to talk about the event that we are having April 23rd. We'll do a couple of more videos and get the messaging out there, but it's for free. It's in Sydney. It's for free. It's virtual and in person. So if you can't be there, then come along. All right, guys, I'm going to finish up there. I hope everyone has a great night. And please, if you are thinking about doing it, come along. Even if you're back out at the last minute, it's all good, but come along. The more people we get there, the better. So we'll leave it there for tonight. Thank you, guys.